This is Rhino Prime, and we're going to attempt to make him much more powerful. Now, it's worth noting the method I'm about to use will work on normal Rhino as well as Rhino Prime. I just happen to have Rhino Prime. As per usual, we are over here at the helmet system because in order to do this, we will need the help of one particular ability. This is Voruna's ability. So we are going to infuse replacing Rhino charge ability. As you can see, Rhino's charge ability was replaced successfully with this ability. There is a chance for enemies killed by melee attacks to drop health orbs and enemies killed by headshots to drop energy orbs. Increase the duration of Lycov's hunt by killing enemies affected by 5 or more status effects. So yeah, it doesn't seem that useful in innate usefulness from the outside looking in, but it did mention headshots, and I tend to get headshots by accident from time to time. But I digress. Let's look at the build, okay? This build is focused mostly on Rhino's stomp anyway. And if the enemies are up in the air not moving, guess what you can do? You can headshot them, you can melee kill them. They are stuck in the air, unable to move. So you can, find inventive ways to unalive them anytime you want. But yeah, this is now growing power can technically be replaced with literally anything you want. I just threw it in here for reasons. Actually, for the purpose of this video, we're going to replace growing power with steel charge. See, it's not a big deal, and we have even more capacity as a result, which isn't going completely to waste because we will actually start with more energy to begin with. But alternatively, if you don't care about starting with a bit more energy and happen to have Prime sure-footed, you can actually put this on the build instead. So that's something to keep in mind. The arcanes I picked are just there. You can really pick any arcanes. And then I have Archon Shards to replicate casting speed. Both of them together basically help a whole lot. And then one ability strength, because why not, right? But yeah, if you only have 2 amber archon shards, or if you don't have any archon shards, it's fine. I just find that the stomp can be a little slow without archon shards or without a mod to quicken the casting speed, but that's just me. Now, let's go into this survival. I bet you guys are shocked it's not mod, because I tend to do mod for so many things. By the way, feel free to subscribe if you feel like it. But the reason this isn't mod, because this is the steel path. Yes, that is right. This is the steel path. And as you can see, Lycov's hunt activated presumably and actually gave me more energy, and I still have some more time on the hunt, and I still have iron skin, so I can iron skin. Oh, look, we have a Hydroid on the team to help out. So between Hydroid and, you know, my hunt, we should not run out of energy, like, anytime soon. I can also switch to melee anytime I want, if I want health orbs. So that's actually very nice that I can do that. Stomp. I'm gonna have to go over here though, because I'll be honest, when they're stomped, they're not affected. I mean, you know, stomp doesn't affect them when Hydroid activates his ability. So that's a bit annoying, but that's not really Rhino's fault. It's a Hydroid thing. Okay, let's go ahead and vanquish that foe. We see our Lyco's hunt is about to run out. We're gonna activate it again. And yeah, as you can see, I think this makes him, I mean, you could argue whether it makes him more powerful. It definitely makes him more sustainable, I feel like. Yeah, like I said, you can argue whether or not this makes him more powerful. But it definitely makes him a bit more sustainable. And see, that was a head shot, so, okay, this is an XMS. And like I said, this is still path. It's not like these enemies are pushovers or anything. This is still path level enemies. I like doing this instead of Simulacrum for you guys because I like doing somewhat real world type whatnot because it's way too controlled of an area, in my opinion, in the still path. And what do you look at that? We can activate this. We don't like the enemy attacking us. We can go ahead and activate that. Now, I believe we're about to get, yep. We're about to get, Acolyte. And unfortunately, Stomp doesn't work on Acolytes, but if I had Roar available, I would use it on my teammates, which is something that is possible to do. And yeah, defeated the Acolyte, got everything completed. And yeah, this build will be better if you have a decent primary, secondary, and melee, or at least a decent main weapon and melee. That will make the build the best out of all of them. And if you're better at headshots than me, you can get even more out of it, which is actually very, very good. And it looks like my teammate's extracting, so I will extract with them. So yeah, that is the build. That is everything. I personally think that Voruna's ability on Rhino helps a lot, but I know it's kind of a niche build, but I found it fun, and hopefully you guys do. Let me know if you decide to check it out or not, and if you liked the video, feel free to like the video. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.